Immortal Dew is a Sheng Pu'er from Nannuo Mountain, Yunnan. This is made by tea master Li Shulin, and this is a blend of Shù Shēng Chá, which is ancient tree tea from 3 different patches. The Duoyi patch, which is known for being sweet, the Banpo patch, which is known for being fragrant, and the Shitou patch, which is known for being bitter. And he makes this blend as a way of uniting these complex flavors and balancing them and producing a really great everyday drinker of Shù Shēng Chá. Also, because Shù Shēng Chá, ancient tree tea, is scarce. Not very much Shù Shēng Chá can be produced at any given time. And so, especially at the beginning of his tea producing career, rather than making single patch Shù Shēng Chás, he would take the yields from these different patches and combine them together to get one nice, balanced, generalized Shù Shēng Chá. Now he does produce single patch teas, ancient tree teas, but he still produces this blend because it's a favorite among lots of his clients, including ourselves. When I make this tea, I use hot water. Although Sheng Pu'er can be bitter, I prefer to use a technique where I'm using hot water and just using a gentle, quick pour. I give it a quick rinse, pouring all over the leaves to get them saturated. Very fast rinse, almost as fast as I can, 2 to 4 seconds maximum. I pour off that rinse and then I leave the lid off. I will then pour my water down the side of the vessel. If it's a teapot, I'll pour in the handle of the teapot. If it's a gaiwan, I will pour in the side opposite where the water leaves the vessel. So again, the handle side of the vessel, pouring down the clay, avoiding the leaf mass. We call the center of that leaf mass the chadan, the tea gall, like the gallbladder of the tea, and we do not want to puncture it. It will make the tea bitter. So we are pouring just down the side, high temperature water, avoiding the leaf mass, letting the water rise up from underneath the leaves, and then immediately pouring that tea off, getting a very quick infusion that's going to allow us to use hot water without making the tea bitter. Second infusion, same story. I'm going to pour in that same spot again and again. I'm going to pour in that same point in the back of the vessel. For the 3rd, 4th, 5th steepings, usually the flavor and the potential for bitterness of this tea will peak around the 5th or 6th steeping. And after I've gotten to that point and I no longer am worried about this tea being bitter, then I will relax my pouring technique a little bit and begin pouring directly onto the leaf mass. At that point, the chadan is no longer a danger zone. At that point, it is like a reservoir of flavor. This is a Mao Cha, an unpressed Sheng Pu'er, and so it's a little bit easier to handle than the pressed teas that can be a little bit more unpredictable as the leaf mass expands and the cake loosens up. This is a great tea for people who want to experience Shù Shēng Chá or even experience Sheng Pu'er and have not really gotten into one. It's very gentle. It's got a great balanced character. It's not too bitter, and it has the character of those ancient trees that are so highly sought after. This is also a great Shù Shēng Chá for someone's first experience with Shù Shēng Chá because it is a blend from 3 different patches from the same mountain, and it's not as expensive as the single patch teas that Li also produces.